all Jedi Knights are currently having their annual meeting of the Jedi, and they decided to host it right under the Empire's nose this year. For some reason, they never expected the Empire to find them if they put themselves right next to an Imperial base. However, Darth Vader and his Phase 3 501st Clone Trooper Legion found them very quickly, and are on their way to slaughter all of the Jedi at once. Yo, what's going on, gamers? It's your boy, Daily Tactics here, and today we're back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod. And today we have Imperials trapping all of the Jedi inside of this Tatooine town here. The Jedi have some rebel forces with them helping defend, but they're outnumbered and outgunned by the Imperials. This is very early after Order 66, so we have Phase 3 clone troopers, which are extremely rare to sort of see, and then Imperial ATTEs, and then some other weird Imperial tanks that I've never seen before. But they are surrounding the rebels here and the Jedi and are working to exterminate them. Obviously, this isn't realistic at all. I mean, we've got Plo here, we've got Obi-Wan, we've got Mace, you know, it doesn't really make sense, but it's just a for fun video, as yesterday was Order 66 day, 6/6/2022, so I thought, you know, it might be a day late, but still fun to do a little Order 66 action on the YouTube page. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We're working our way towards 500,000 subscribers, and comment down below who you think is gonna win. Which Jedi do you think will be first to die, actually? Out of the named Jedi, who do you think will be first to die? That's what I'm asking you guys this video. Either way, guys, let's get into the video. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2, all of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, let's get right on into this thing. Pressing slow-mo for the start here, and we should have battles start almost immediately, and yes we do. In fact, a rocket going for this strange little, like, almost anti-tank gun that the Imperials have, and a rocket does hit it and launches the crew member out of it, and he does die right there. Okay, so that thing is already dead. Let's go ahead and reman that, because I want to see this thing shoot. Honestly, I want to see this thing shoot. My goodness, I can barely speak today. Dude, it looks so cool. I want to see this thing just absolutely pop off. Either way, right now, Phase 3 clone troopers going up against the rebels. There's the shot right there. Only gets one kill, but it was pretty cool to see. That other weird tall standing thing also ends up blowing up on the battlefield, and a bunch of Imperials right there blowing up as well. There's another shot from that bad boy going off, and it does impact a lot of rebels, killing many right there. The rebels further back here seem to be having a lot of Jedi coming with them, so most of the Jedi seem to be going down this alleyway over here, including Mace, my boy, getting on out here. Very nice. We've also got Kit Fisto going out this way, it appears, and that is, I don't know who that is, Purple Jedi Man in his purple robes. Very cool. And any Jedi going off this way? Not really seeing any Jedi going off this way, although it doesn't seem like they need to, because the rebels seem to have this area on lockdown right now, taking out many of the Phase 3 clone troopers that are over this way. Alright, more towards this side of the battlefield, we have these Imperials who have the high ground right now, and they have wiped out most of these rebels. Alongside with these Imperials over here, the rebels just took so many losses right there. So in certain sectors of the battlefield, the rebels are certainly doing extremely well, whereas in other sides of the battlefield, the rebels are doing horribly. Right now, Darth Vader is getting nice up and close right here. He is on the Jedi hunt, and his first victim may very well be Kit Fisto pretty soon here. That would be pretty sick to see. Pretty poggers to see a Kit Fisto versus Darth Vader. Over here, this tank is dead again. I won't reman it this time because that seems just a little bit unfair. And the Jedi are actually coming very, very far out here, out of the woodwork to attack. We got Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. Oh my god, isn't that a sight to behold? Master and apprentice back at it together again. I really, really hope in Kenobi, we're only on episode 3, only 3 episodes have been released thus far at the recording of this video, but I really, really hope that in Kenobi we do get to see Obi-Wan interact with Qui-Gon Jinn at some point. I think that would absolutely make my year. Like that, it'd be so good, it'd be so good. I don't even know if they got Liam Neeson, you know, back to do it. I hope to goodness they did, you know? I feel like Liam Neeson would be an actor who would be like down to shoot some more Star Wars in the future, but I don't know. Either way, tons of Jedi coming out here and death charging this just row of Imperials right now. Kit Fisto out here deflecting a lot of incoming bolts, and more Jedi coming out. Double-sided lightsaber Jedi emerging as well. Here he goes, Kit Fisto moving out, doing a little moonwalking while deflecting laser bolts. My goodness, and he gets a kill right there. He kills a 501st Trooper. What a Giga Chad Kit Fisto ends up being right here. My goodness, Obi-Wan coming out to help him. However, Obi-Wan is getting shot in the booty by these guys here. We've got more Jedi over this way too, as well as some more Rebel soldiers over here too. Here's Darth Vader, and Darth Vader is in fact fighting against Kit Fisto a little bit, although right now Darth Vader is having to deal with a lot of shots coming from that way, and Kit Fisto is having to deal with shots coming from this way. So it's more like they're standing near each other, deflecting blaster bolts, and kind of fighting. Oh well, it's still cool. Massive explosion hitting some Rebel soldiers over here. That might have been from the ATTE, and yes, it was ATTE out here taking some sniper shots at some of the Rebels with its top turret right there. Pretty sick. Meanwhile, a lot of these clone troopers / stormtroopers right here are dying due to the Rebel resistance inside here. The Emperor we trust, no siree Bob. Those look a lot more like First Order troopers than actual stormtroopers right there, but I think it's just a stylistic thing. I think they're supposed to be stormtroopers because the mod creators of Star Wars Galaxy at War refused to put any First Order troopers in there. You have to download DLCs to basically do that from the workshop. I don't agree with that. You know, I think it would be cool if they added First Order people, but they're staunch believers in basically just acting as if the sequels don't exist. And I love the guys from Galaxy at War mod. Most of them are super nice fellas. But man, oh man, do I wish they'd just add official First Order stuff to Star Wars Galaxy at War mod. It'd be really, really nice. Either way, let's move back over here. We've got the Jedi full on in here right now. Look at this, tons of Jedi interacting with these stormtroopers out here and getting multiple kills against them. Of course, the melee combat in this game is just so broken, it barely works. So this is just extraordinarily derpy right here. These Jedi fighting against these stormtroopers. This game is just so much better equipped for ranged combat versus melee combat. But these Jedi, nonetheless, are trying their darndest here to get some kills, and they're coming away with some. Yeah, we got Plo, we got Qui-Gon Jinn, we got Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't know who that guy is. It's too bright. Oh, that's Kit Fisto right there. That is a named character. I just can't remember his name right now. If you guys know his name, let me know in the comment section below. But you know, we do have a lot of famous Jedi right there. There's Mace as well, hanging in the back. So right now, it's looking pretty good. Over on this end of the battlefield, these stormtroopers are almost completely wiped, but it seems like a lot of the rebels are actually retreating back over here as these stormtroopers from over this way start to engage with them a lot harder. These guys are just like pushing, and clapping a lot of these rebels' cheeks, resulting in many of them falling back. So they're not going to get the chance to actually, I think, finish off the last of these troopers over here due to that incoming pressure. And they're actually coming to the side of the battlefield here and getting stuck out this way. They do still have some EE3s, some A280s. I see an E5 right there. You know, just a hodgepodge of weapons, as the rebels should have. T21, of course, too. But, you know, it'd be good if they got a couple more kills. They do have some powerful weapons in here that they could get some more kills with, but it's going to be harder and harder as the battle goes on for them to achieve anything. This ATTE, luckily enough for the Rebels, has gotten stuck on a brick, so it seems to just sort of be chilling here, sometimes providing a little bit of cover fire against these Rebels right here, but for the most part, not a lot happening with that ATTE, which I'm sure the Rebels are very, very pleased about. We still got Kit Fisto and Darth Vader over here just skirmishing with each other / with the surrounding troops around them. Why don't we go ahead and bump it up a speed here, just because it's, you know, slowing down a little bit. Mace Windu going full send mode against these stormtroopers. The all-out charge of the Jedi on the left side of the battlefield here has resulted in possibly one of the derpiest combat situations we've ever seen in this game, with hundreds of blaster bolts going out per second here, and the Jedi just doing nothing. This is an absolute disaster. We got a grenade going off, but Mace Windu's just going to skirt around that, and it is not going to impact him whatsoever. My god, these guys are just derping. These guys are just straight derping. Another grenade goes off, and that's actually going to cause a lot of these stormtroopers to run away, but it does blow up right there, and Mace Windu is yet again completely unfazed. He don't care one bit, one iota. We got more stormtroopers moving in this way, trying to take out one of the Jedi Temple guards over here, who's dual wielding a yellow lightsaber, looking absolutely dope with that thing, with that shaft. You love them. And we got a dual wielder over here too, just taking a brief reprieve from the battle, you know, refocusing himself. Darth Vader, are you still alive, buddy? Darth Vader is still alive, and it looks like Kit Fisto is in this house. Excuse me, in this house now. He somehow got glitched in there. Let's go ahead and get him out of there so he's not stuck there the entire battle. There you go. Kit Fisto's out of the house now. I think he exploded, and the explosion propelled him into the house. So either way, he's back to fighting these stormtroopers now, and he doesn't really have any backup from over here anymore. It looks like the Empire took out the rest of those rebels over that way, so he is all alone here, versing Darth Vader, although Darth Vader is going and taking cover now. Oh, these lightsaber battles, they never really amount to what you want them to amount to. They just always look super duper derpy. Oh, nice rocket shot right there, taking out multiple stormtroopers at once. The rest of these stormtroopers laying down some nice cover fire into these rebels here, who look like they're trying to back off almost a little bit and retreat back. There's still a lot of rebels in this area here that just never really pushed out too far, so the Imperials are going to have probably a very, very tough second half of this battle here in order to kill all those rebels. There's only 2 rebels over here still remaining after all those guys went and sat in this corner over here. So these 2 fellas are you know, drawing a lot of Imperial fire, which is good, but more than likely they're going to die at the end of the day here. Checking back over here on the other Jedi, and it looks like Mace Windu did end up dying here. I know it's derpy, but that's how the Jedi die in this. Everything about the Jedi in this game are derpy. This player also goes down, and that is Plo, who is also dead. So the Jedi have managed to survive for an extremely long period of time over here, but inevitably ended up taking fat L's against just this stormtrooper firing line. It just proved to be too much. Obi-Wan getting flipped over this way. I think he's still alive for the time being, but just concussed, and Qui-Gon's still up there firing away too. And they're still getting a couple more stormtrooper kills at a time here, but just not a lot. It's costing them a lot of soldiers in order to really do anything. Where's Darth Vader? There's Darth Vader right here. He's hunting a few more Jedi, you know, knights over this way. Kit Fisto, looks like he did end up dying right over there. He just couldn't handle the Sith Lord by himself. It just ended up proving to be a little bit too powerful, and now Darth Vader is going hand to hand with these 2 Jedi over here, and we've actually got the purple robe Jedi, the man, the myth, the legend, the purple boy, fighting against Darth Vader along with Jedi Knight Bob over here. And you know, this duel is, oh, they killed Darth Vader. Oh my god, they have slain the Dark Lord himself. Oh my goodness! That's insane. That's actually incredible. I can't believe they just did that. Absolute Giga Chads over there. Purple Boy and Jedi Bob just slaying. Wow! Extraordinarily impressive right there. Extraordinarily impressive. Holy cow. There's still so many Jedi over here, though, that are still just chilling and still alive. Looks like Qui-Gon ended up dying over here. Now all that's left is that dude who's just, it's so much blinding light you can't even see who that is. So that's a big wowza right there. Let's go ahead and bump it up into full speed now. Over on this side of the battlefield here, these Imperials are having a lot of trouble pushing these rebels over this way, only taking out a couple of rebels at a time, it seems like, over here. Meanwhile, this area over this way also seeing some intense Imperial losses. So Imperials on this side of the battlefield really struggling right now to do anything, but the Imperials over here are just doing a great job fighting against all of these Jedi, and it just takes so long to kill Jedi in this game. It's so derpy. It takes forever. Why don't we actually just go into fast speed here and just let these Jedi go down, because like I said, it just takes ages to kill even a single Jedi. They finally killed this guy over here, and now they're moving on to these guys over here. Kit Fisto somehow still alive. That's crazy. I don't know where he's been this entire time. He was over here, then he's back over here. He's just all over the place. He's Mr. Worldwide. Pitbull, if you will. Either way, Stormtroopers still going absolutely nuts on these Jedi. Just absolute spam fire coming from these fellas. And actually, there's a whole lot of Rebel soldiers way back here that could be supporting and coming out here and helping out these Jedi. But instead, they're just chilling in the back lines, letting the Jedi just carry the weight of this entire battlefield right here. Wait, did Darth Vader get back up? Oh, no, that's his death animation. Okay, Darth Vader is still down, and now the Imperial soldiers are having to take over sort of the Jedi hunting business here that Darth Vader started. I should have had Inquisitors in this battle. Actually, are there even Inquisitors in this game? Hold up. Let me go ahead and check that out. I think it would be Imperials. And then maybe hero units? Well, there's Baron Tarko. That's not an Inquisitor. Chelly, Lona Afra, Callus, Tarkin, Thrawn, and Veers. None of those are Inquisitors. What if I just like search for Inquisitor? Nope. Sister? Like third sister? No, okay, maybe there are no Inquisitors in this game. I thought there were, actually. But I suppose there aren't, so, then I guess this was good. Darth Vader is the only Inquisitor that we truly need, I suppose, in this whole shindig. Look at this. These Jedi are just getting slaughtered out here. These Imperials are just going absolutely ham on these boys. Alright, what's happening on the other side of the battlefield over here? These Imperials are actually pushing in a good bit more, and it looks like actually they blew up this speeder bike, which took out all of those rebels right there, and then the rest of the rebels are hiding in this corner over here. There are no speeder bikes over there, so that lucky shot that the Imperials must have gotten on them won't happen again. Nice grenade there from the rebels. But yeah, I mean, they could grenade them or, you know, maybe reposition their ATTE or something to take out these guys. But as of right now, it's going to be really hard for the Imperials to take these guys out unless they use explosives of some kind. Again, a grenade would probably suit them just fine in taking out all these rebels over here. I'm just not sure if they're going to be smart enough to actually do that. They are taking out a couple rebels at a time, so that's not too bad. Where is the ATTE? Oh, here's the ATTE. Oh yeah, it do be derping. It do be derping, although I feel like it could shoot these guys pretty easily. I just don't know if it will. Oh, look at this! The Imperials actually pushed out on their own. They just brute forced their way in, taking losses as they went. But I mean, hey, I guess what works works. It's a viable strategy at the end of the day if they want to go ahead and do that. And there you go. They end up killing those soldiers right there, which is not too shabby at all. Okay, well, the last sort of rebel holdout we have is these rebels over here and these rebels over here, plus the Jedi over this way, although most of the Jedi now appear to officially be dead. There's just like a couple more over this way, still managing to stay alive. So it's going to be basically Imperial Stormtroopers versus the last remaining defending rebels. And the Stormtroopers do have a decent amount of soldiers left, but the rebel defense here looks really tight. I mean, there are a lot of rebels in this little corner over here managing to defend. Let's actually take a look at the minimap real quick. So at the top left of the screen right there, blue are rebel forces left alive and red are Stormtrooper forces left alive. And they're almost even. Actually, they very well may be completely even. besides the ATTE, but that thing has not been very helpful for a very, very long time. I'm not sure if it ever was helpful. So I could see either side winning this thing. The Rebels' defenses have not been super tight lately. They've not been, you know, super effective or anything along those lines. So that could be a problem. You know, Defender's advantage has seemed to not be much of a thing in this battle at all, with the Imperials just managing to brute force their way through most of the time with little to no, you know, problems in doing so. So that, you know, that could spell some disaster for the Rebels here. Just the fact that, you know, it just might not end up going too hot. However, you know, the Imperials don't exactly have that many soldiers left alive either, so it could be a toss-up. Okay, so actually the Rebels aren't taking a defensive position at all. They're pushing out right now against the Imperials, and gosh dang it, it seems to be working here. Oh, what a beefy grenade! Oh my god, so well played right there from the Rebels. Yeah, Rebels pushing the advantage right now completely, and forcing the Imperials to defend. Of course, going around this corner is going to be very, very tricky for the Rebels. And yeah, they are getting killed pretty badly right over there. And look at, whoa! How many Jedi are still alive? I did not know there were this many Jedi. Where were these guys hiding out? Were they like behind these buildings or something? That's crazy, but that actually is super helpful because maybe the Jedi will draw the Imperial fire and then the Rebels can come around and shoot the Imperials. Nope, that didn't work. They just ended up getting shot anyway. All right, what's going on back this way? These Rebels also pushing out a good bit here and going up against these Imperials this way. That guy does end up dying right there with a bloody scream. Just a couple Imperials right here and an officer. I love the look of these Imperial officers. Oh, they look so good. They look so good. I love them. Wow, okay, that was a little bit overkill. You did not need to disintegrate that Imperial soldier over there, but hey, you do you, boo. So yeah, I mean, right now the Imperials, their main holdout is this alleyway over this way, and right now they're just fighting more Jedi Knights over here. So why don't we go in fast motion again? Because the Jedi Knight versus Imperial battles tend to be a lot more fun to watch in fast motion since they're so derpy. So here we go. The Jedi just absolutely spazzing out here, getting a couple kills at a time. If the Rebels just sweep around and help out these Jedi, they might be able to do something. There we go. Now we got some Rebels actually sweeping out here and firing into the Imperials. But I will say, it's looking like it's probably going to be a Jedi victory here. Look at this. They're just swarming these Imperials now. My goodness. They're going all out, baby. Heck yeah. Oh my god. These Jedi are going into kill mode right now. And there you go. I think that's just about it. Yeah, I mean, there's like a squad left of Imperials, so let's send them out this way, I suppose, and see what happens. There's, of course, that ATTE that's been stuck this entire time, too, but we're going to ignore that. There we go. The last of the Imperials heading on out here and actually getting a few more kills, but here comes the Jedi hit squad just mowing through them. Look at that. Absolute dirty work. Love it. Either way, guys, that is going to be about it for today's video. The ATTE is still alive, and the Jedi are trying to kill that now. Oh my god, and it's just shooting them all down. That's kind of hilarious, actually. Oh my god, Jedi, why are you so dumb? Why are you so dumb? Either way, we are going to call it a Jedi victory here. Yellow are dead Jedi, and Rebels red are dead Stormtroopers / Darth Vader. And a lot of losses for both sides, but the Jedi definitely won this thing, which is kind of cool to see. Either way, guys, I will see you all in the next one. Please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. Peace!
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.
Also, if you guys want to join our private Minecraft server, all you got to do is join as a Patreon member, a Twitch sub, or a YouTube channel member. Once you've done that, you can message me on those platforms or on Discord, and I'll whitelist you on the server. It's a great time. Feel free to join.